Hello, and I'm here to review a couple of diecast toys made by different companies, namely Maisto, which is one is over here, the other one's over here. All right, the other being the high-end part of their toy line, and then we got the Hot Wheels right here, and Burago and Siku. Alright, all of them are Vipers. They're not all of them from the same gears, but basically they are the same make. Alright, so here we go. Okay, let me start off with this one. This is actually made by Maisto, okay. And with regards to the details, it's okay. You can see the rims, they're silver, and they've got like 10 spokes. All right. And there's a stripe here, 2 stripes going from the back to the front. I've actually seen one, a picture of the actual car, and it really looks like this one. The spoiler here is not die-cast. It's actually plastic. This one is die-cast, this one's plastic. The underneath is plastic as well, so are the tires. And the writing on the bottom says it's a 1996. Wait, let me see. Yeah. Oh no, wait. 1998. It's a 1998 Dodge Viper GT2. Right. And it's color yellow, and details are pretty good. Only thing I noticed about it is that the headlights are not painted, which is not uncommon on most cheaper die-cast toys like Maisto, and even the mainline toys of Hot Wheels for that matter. They're not painted. The headlights are not painted, and even the brake lights at the back not painted. I would love them to have these painted. Unfortunately, they're not. I mean, how much does paint cost anyway? It's just this dab here and the spot there, but it's pretty good. And this costs around 79-75 Philippine pesos, roughly around $1.83, which is pretty whacked. Because if you buy a Hot Wheels in the US, it costs only $1, which means a Hot Wheels should cost around 50 Philippine pesos only, and here it costs double that. Okay. So there's my review of Maisto, the main line for the Dodge Viper. Right. Next is the Viper made by Hot Wheels. Alright. And looking at it, looks pretty good. Okay. It's actually a 2013 Viper, as you can see on the writing below, beneath here. It looks pretty good. The rims are like gray, the wheels. Paint is fairly decent. Well, at least they dab a little color on the headlight right here, which is pretty cool. Well, they didn't paint the back lights, the brake lights, but that's okay. And they got this little logo here. I don't know. Let me see the Maisto. Oh, I guess they have a logo here too. They're not very decipherable as compared to the Hot Wheels. Looks better, right? And it's heavier, more diecast, I guess. And for 99.75 Philippine pesos, it's not bad. But again, as I've explained, Hot Wheels in the States cost around $1, so it should cost like 45 Philippine pesos to 50. Okay, but right here is pretty good toy, pretty good diecast toy. Hot Wheels main line. Okay, next on the list is made by Burago, or B Burago. It's when I see it on the internet. This is a 2008 Dodge Viper. Okay, scale is 1/64, which is kind of funny because the scale of the Hot Wheels is also 1/64, and yet it is smaller. Alright, significantly smaller. Okay, but it says here it's 1/64, so yeah, I don't know who's right, who has the scale spot on. But yeah, here is Burago. They make very nice diecast cars. It's a bit more pricey than the Hot Wheels. This costs around 149.75 Philippine pesos, so it's roughly about $3.44. This one I bought at Rustan's. And let's see, let's open it up. Okay. There we go. Wow. Looking at it, it's pretty good. It even has side mirrors, see? They've painted the headlights, the logo here, the Dodge, and look, they've painted the brake lights, the back lights there. The rims are in a silver paint. The wheels, they have some sort of thread on the side, but underneath there is none, and it's still made of plastic as well as the one underneath. And like I said, this is 2008 Viper. Okay, but it pretty much has the same details, you know, the same shape as the 1998 Viper made by Maisto. Okay. Oh, I like this one. See that? There's a little Viper right in there. There's also Vipers here. Lettering of Dodge there. A little logo there. Okay. Details are great. Inside is black. Oh, one thing I forgot about the windshield for the Maisto. Well, the main lines, they do not have clear. They do not have clear windshield, so you can't see the inside. Okay, so I guess they assume that it's like tinted, but it's really a cheap way of, you know, making the product a little more cost less. whereas Hot Wheels has a clear windshield, as well as this one. Comparing the weight, almost even. Yeah, despite the bigger heft for Burago, they weigh almost the same. Okay. Detail wise, I guess Burago has an edge over the Hot Wheels here. Okay. Slightly, just a little slight edge. Okay. Both look awesome. Okay, onto the Siku. Okay. Costing around 179.75 Philippine pesos. Converted, that's $4.13. Okay, looking at it. No, it doesn't say what year this is. I guess it's, let me see. I guess it's the same thing, same year as this one, because it looks the same. Okay. So if this one is a 2008 Dodge Viper, I guess this one is also. Well, let's open it up. I bought this one at Wisconsin as well. And upon opening it, oh look, there's a little, like a small catalog, and when I say small, it's really minute. I mean, like, well, you can see the pictures, but reading it would take a bit of a practice. Okay. There's lots to choose from on the catalog here. Check that out later. For now, let's check out this toy. Comparing it with the 2000 Burago. Same width. Yeah, it looks like the same 2008 style, right? Details, this is similar. Even down to the stripes. The only difference is the color. This one's like a gray, greenish gray. Plastic underneath. Oh look, they're rubber treads. They're rubber tires, and they got treads. See that? Right there. I don't know if you can see the treads, but it has treads, and it feels like rubber. It's soft. Alright, it's softer. Oh, this is awesome. The headlights. The headlights are not just painted. There's actual, like a plastic covering here, simulating the glass over the bulbs. Now, that's pretty cool. Oh, and yeah, it's not painted. The backlight, the brake lights, it's not painted. It's plastic. Okay. Very nice. And there's also a side mirrors for Siku. Okay. I love. I like the tires on the. What's this? On the Burago better, but I like the headlights on the Siku a lot more. And another thing about this Siku diecast, you can open it up. See? Well, not much, but you can open the doors up. Both of them, left and right. See? Like that. which does not exist on all the tires. I mean all the die-cast toys I've shown you so far. Hot Wheels, Maisto, and the Burago. Only Sicko have the open doors right here. Okay. So that's pretty neat. So detail wise, Sicko wins here, but I still got one more to review, so let's get on with it. Last but not least is the Maisto custom shop. Okay, this is the high-end part of Maisto, and this actually costs higher than the Sicko. Okay, this costs a lot more. It costs around 229.75 Philippine pesos. That's around $5.28. Okay, that's very pricey for a toy. And it's still 1/64, as you can see from the scale here. It's as big as the Burago and the Sicko. Okay, I bought this at Toys R Us, and let's open this up, see it more clearly. Okay, not much difference in detail. Oh, the vents here. Oh, I thought they really had slits, you know, openings. It's not just painted. I like the headlights. They're plastic with painted on details in the inside. Yeah, they're plastic here. Yeah, at least in this version of Maisto, they got plastic brake lights at the back as well. Okay, and they got this little Maisto license plate. They got treads as well. And yeah, it is rubber. Feels soft. Okay. Got a little writing here. It says Viper. Logo right there. A little writing here. Oh, what's this? This is an error. Yeah, a little pink here. Not supposed to be there. Fortunately, can't open the doors. So this is the one that costs the highest of the 5, and yet it doesn't. The doors don't open. Okay, doors don't open. Still plastic underside. Weight. Almost all have the same weight. Yeah. And these three, the high-end three, Maisto, Burago, and Sicko, have all the same scale. These Maisto mainline and Hot Wheels mainline smaller. Oh, there we go. A bit smaller. Okay. So which one is the best? You know, I like the paint here, the white one. And this one, the silver. But in terms of realism, Sicko wins. It's just for the plain fact that the door's open. Yeah. So there you have it. That's my review of the 5 Vipers. Okay. So I don't know. Pick your poison, I guess. They'll look cool. And yeah. Go look for them.